What is up, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Now, it's been a few days since F-099's been out, and a lot of people have been playing it, and one of the coolest things, and I think the best thing about it, is the Grand Prix feature, the one that shows up every hour or so. That's the 5 races, and it's also one of the hardest things. It is very challenging and way harder than it seems. So I got 3 quick tips for you to help you out and do better in that game mode. One of the first tips, the number one tip, which seems obvious but it isn't, is survive. You have 5 races. If you get eliminated in race 1, 2, 3, 4, you don't participate in the rest, which means you don't even have a chance of getting in the higher places. A lot of times, somebody that is a higher place on the leaderboard or on the standings of that current Grand Prix, they can get knocked out and then you're ahead of them. So, if you don't take anything away from this video, take away the fact that you need to survive. So if you have to play safe to keep your racer in, then do it, because you're not going to do any good, and it's not going to help you at all if you get eliminated on the second or third race when there's 2 to 3 more to go. You know, we got 5 total races. Now, the second tip, which is pretty obvious, but I don't think a lot of people realize how much it can hurt you, are the gray and red bumper cars. Now, the red ones are way worse because they will explode when you hit them, and it really messes you up. But the gray ones, they'll do a little bit of damage and they'll bounce you, which they bounce you a lot more than a player does if you hit them. So avoid these cars. They're going to make your life very miserable, especially on the harder tracks. But the most unique and crazy thing about the Grand Prix, which you don't see in any other race, is the blue bumper cars. These are player controlled. When you get KO'd, and I believe the third or fourth race onward, you become a blue player bumper car. And you have rear-facing view, so you're looking at the front of your car back, so you can see everything behind you. And you get points for knocking into other players. And when you hit these players, it's like pinball. It's like pinball. Can't tell you how many times I've been messed up. Right there's one of them. See? I can't tell you how many times I've been messed up by blue player bumper cars. Now, I don't know why they didn't appear like on the first or second race in the Grand Prix for me, but they definitely showed up third, fourth, and fifth. And if they hit you, they will seriously mess you up. So do your best to avoid them, and they are very hard to avoid. When you are controlling one, you have great maneuverability and great control over that blue bumper car. So these are just some quick tips for the Grand Prix. Hopefully it helped people out a little bit. You got a little bit of better idea of what does what. You understand the game mode better. But if you got any questions or comments, please drop them down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I do hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, later guys. Peace out. Have a good one.